Hey guys, Francis here, welcome. We're gonna do a slow flow yoga practice so that you can feel better, move freer, and just breathe easier, all right? We'll start by just getting into a comfortable seat. You can have yourself set up on a block with the blanket. And just make that block come onto the middle level. So there's low level, middle level, the tall level. So on the middle level, and we'll bring your feet to either side of the block and then walk yourself back so they're seated on the block, but your knees are not too deeply bent because you have a little bit of elevation. Let's bring the palms together, take a full breath in, take a full breath out. Just release into your support. Feel where your shin bones are connected to the floor. Feel where your seat is on that block. And let's do one Om, feeling the vibration in our body. So literally follow the sound as it travels from the back of the throat to the roof of the mouth, to the tip of the lips. The A sound at the back of the throat, the U sound at the roof of the mouth, and the M sound at the tip of the lips. So symbolically a beginning, a middle, and an end for our Om. A-U-M will be the sound that you say. And we'll feel that vibration in our body. Let's inhale for Om. Now bring one hand to the heart center, one hand to the abdomen for our 3-part breath. Think of the torso in 3 parts, top, middle, and bottom. Inhale to fill the top part first. Let the rib cage expand second. Let the abdomen expand third for a full deep breath. Exhale in the reverse. Draw the abdominals in. Let the rib cage contract. As you exhale from the top, try not to sink or lose that nice length that we've created in the beginning. Let's inhale again. Exhale. 2 more like that, just long, deep breaths. And again, here we go. Now let's bring both hands to the abdomen. We'll do a little bit more with breathing practices. Let's inhale fully first. Exhale fully. Inhale partway. And exhale through the nose like you're blowing a feather off the tip of your nose. So your abs snap in as the air snaps out. Ready? Here we go. Just like that. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Right. So as you exhale through your nose like that, we're beginning our Kapalabhati breathing. Let's do a few of those. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Inhale partway. And begin Kapalabhati. Pause for a moment. So we just did 5. So the idea is, again, that you feel your abdominals snap in as the air snaps out. Let's do it again, just like that. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Inhale partway. And Kapalabhati. And just rest for a moment or 2. So we'll do the same thing. We'll do a few more repetitions. Just try this one out, see how it feels in your body. If you just want to listen to how you're feeling as you do this. You never want to feel lightheaded. If you ever do in a breathing practice feel lightheaded, just pause, right? You don't have to continue with it. If you're good to go, we'll do it again, and we'll do a few more repetitions. Let's inhale fully. Exhale fully. Inhale partway, and begin Kapalabhati. And let's inhale fully. And exhale. All right, now I'm just going to grab my bell real quick. I happen to have a bell we can use for meditation practice. So what we'll do is we'll do just a brief breakdown of the meditation practice. We won't do a long practice today, but I'll start us with the bell. So there's a lot of different ways you can do meditation practice. So for today, we're going to do 3 phrases that we'll focus on. I'll outline the phrases first, and then I'll repeat them so that you can kind of get a sense for what they are. But keep in mind with this particular practice, the idea is whatever inspiration works for you, you repeat that. And it's a little bit like affirmations as you focus on the words, the breath, and intentionally relaxing whatever you can in your body. Some people think of meditation as intentionally relaxing. And so you can think of it as just that. And the words, you focus on the words as you say them. And you say one word, then you say another word, then you say another word. The faster you say them, the easier it is. So regular speaking voice is fine. And then if you want to challenge yourself, then you speak slower. And what happens is there's a little more opportunity for thoughts to sort of kind of sneak in between the words that you're saying. And your job then is to notice what happens, acknowledge it, and just release whatever comes up in the moment so that you're practicing that concentration, that focus on those words that you've chosen. This is similar to a practice that is done with counting numbers, but today we'll do the phrases. All right? So the first phrase is relationship to yourself. The second phrase is in relationship to the people that you come into contact throughout your day. And the third phrase is in relationship to the world at large. So the first phrase, may I make a friend of my body? And you can think of body, mind, spirit, soul, whatever it is that sort of really you need to nourish at that moment. The second phrase, may loving kindness manifest throughout my life. And you can visualize those people that you're in contact with throughout your day. And the third phrase, may we all feel connected, supported, and loved. And if the whole world felt that, oh my God, think of what an amazing world we live in. So I'm going to repeat those phrases again so that you can choose one, you can choose two, you can do all three, you can change the order, you can, whatever it is that works for you today. But that's just kind of a guideline that you can try. And again, you can pick your own as well if you like. But just to repeat those phrases once again, may I make a friend of my body. May loving kindness manifest throughout my life. And may we all feel connected, supported, and loved. And so bring your hands now into Dhyana Mudra, fingers stacked, thumbs lightly touching. You'll have your dominant hand on the bottom. So the dominant hand on the bottom, thumbs lightly touching, and that's just a feedback mechanism. If you find that you feel a particular amount of stress, you might feel the hands feel like tense. If you're feeling very sleepy, that the shape sort of falls apart. So think of it just like a feedback mechanism. So that Dhyana Mudra rests in your lap, and we'll fix our gaze, keeping your head centered like over your rib cage. Just turn your gaze down. We'll do eye open practice for now. The intention is to bring your awareness into your day. Lots of different ways you can do this. We'll just choose this one for now. So eye open practice, phrases, right? Head centered over your nice elongated spine. And we'll be here for a few minutes. I'll start us with the bell and I'll end us with the bell, okay? So remember the goal again. Repeat the words. Intentionally relax with full, nice, long breaths. All right? Here we go. Let's begin. Now let's bring the palms together in front of the heart center and bow to your own heart. And now let's take a moment. We'll make our way to stand. You can move your props off of your mat. And we'll go into an opening warm-up. We do simple joint movements. So circling the wrists to start, comfortable distance between your feet, and then reverse the direction of the circle. Reach the arms forward and down. Do one arm palm up, and then palm down behind you. Look back at your hand as you reach back. Lengthen the breath a bit if you can. Feel a mild rotation in your spine. Now let's reverse the direction, reaching up from the back. And then widen the hips, widen the feet rather, hands to your hips. And then reverse the direction. Now bring your feet together. And let's go ahead and circle with your hands on the tops of your thighs, circle. And then reverse the direction. You feel a lot of movement possible in the bones of the feet. There's lots of little bones in the feet. And then let's go ahead and separate the feet, comfortable distance, and we'll get ready for our grasshopper vinyasa. So this is going to be simple movements here. Check to make sure your arms are free to move side to side. Move if you need to. Start with the palms out. Reach the arms out and up, belly firm, palms pressed. Lift the chest up. Now right hand down, side stretch. Look down at your hand. Reach up and press. Now left hand down, side stretch. Reach up and press. Now we swan dive. So knees bend right over the toes. Circle the arms. Hug the calves and tuck the chin in. We round out here. Keep the knees deeply bent, lift the elbows and lift the chest. So elbows lift high. So the upper body feels like baby cobra, right? A little bit between the shoulder blades. Your knees are bent, tush out, chest out feeling here. Release the body, release the head. Lift your tail just enough to feel a mild stretch in the back of the thighs. Now let's reverse the swan dive. Knees bent, chest lift. So you're moving through a backward bend here. Arms reach out, palms press, and then we come back down. We'll do it again. Alternate sides so you can get a sense of the spinal movement here. So inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, side stretch, this time to your left. Inhale, side stretch to your right. Inhale, arms press. Now we swan dive. So knees bend, tush out, chest out for the swan dive. Hug the calves, tuck the chin and round out. Elbows lift into grasshopper, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Release the body, lift the tail. The knees do not need to straighten. You'll still feel the stretch in the back of the thighs here. Reverse the swan dive. Feel the backward bend. And then let's come back to center. Okay, 2 more times like that. Inhale, press. Exhale, right. Inhale, press. Exhale, left. Inhale, press. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, grasshopper. Exhale, ragdoll. Keep going. And let's do it again. Here we go. Inhale. And left. Exhale. Lots of breath here. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. 1 more breath right here. Nice full exhale. All right, now let's step to the top of your mat. Bring your feet together. Palms forward. Inhale, come into chair pose. Palms reach up on this one. Belly firm. Have your weight a little bit into your heels so you feel the muscles in the front of your shins have to work a little bit here. Now we're going to do ragdoll takes a bow. Arms reach down, back, and overhead. Press your palms as far over as you can. Feel the back of the upper arms working. Now from here, we bring the arms back, down, and forward, coming into low chair. So low as you feel comfortable, maybe hips in line with your knees. Your weight is again back, long spine, long arms. Now line fingers up with toes, step the left foot far back, squeezing the back knee straight. You're light on the fingertips here. Left hand flat first. Come into plank pose, belly firm. and slowly lower down. Feel free to lower the knees early if you like, or if you're feeling strong, you can come down more in one piece. Belly firm, come into baby cobra, squeeze between the shoulder blades, and then tucking the toes, press back into half dog. Inhale into plank pose, feel your core, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, left foot steps into lunge. So feel free to do one big step, or you can do a few small ones. You can use the hand of the ankle to help that ankle forward. Get light on the fingertips. Inhale here, and then exhale, back foot steps forward, feet together, and inhale back into chair again. And in a grounding gesture, we come back into Tadasana. Let's do it again. Inhale, chair. Exhale, ragdoll takes a bow. Inhale, low chair. Exhale, right foot moves into lunge. Right hand flat first. Inhale, plank pose. So you take care of your wrist as you do that transition. And then slowly lower to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, half dog. Toes tuck, hips reach back. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot moves into lunge. Get light on those fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, back foot steps. Inhale, chair. And exhale, stand into Tadasana. We'll do 2 more rounds. We'll add a big cobra in after our baby cobra. Here we go. Inhale, chair. Exhale, ragdoll takes a bow. Inhale, low chair. Exhale, left foot steps into lunge. Left hand flat. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, big cobra is just a little bit higher, not too high. Elbows in tight. Breastbone reaching forward makes the middle back muscles work a little bit. And then come on back down. Again, inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, half dog. Toes tuck. Hips reach back. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot steps. Inhale here. And exhale, back foot steps. Inhale, chair. And exhale, stand tall. Let's do 1 more round. Here we go. Inhale, chair. Exhale, ragdoll takes a bow. Inhale, low chair. Exhale, right foot moves into lunge. Right hand flat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, big cobra. Inhale here. Exhale, come down. Inhale, baby cobra again. And exhale, half dog. Toes tuck and hips reach back. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale, down dog. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot steps. Inhale here. Exhale, back foot steps. Inhale, chair. And exhale, stand tall. Again, close your eyes. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out. Again, a full breath in. And a full breath out. Now we'll use 2 yoga blocks. We'll bring them to the top of our mat. With your feet right in between those blocks, let's start with some warrior poses. So we'll use the blocks for a little bit of support. Keep your left foot in place. Step your right foot back, squeezing the back knee straight. Coming into lunge first. Let's get light on the fingertips and feel the work on the front leg. So the knees over the heel. You're going to feel your glute work a little bit more here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, big breath in. And big breath out. 1 more breath in here. Good, guys. That's it. Now from here, let's ground the hands. Lift and place the back foot on a sharp angle. Toes far forward, heel far back. Now, you want to make sure your foot is really grounded. So if you're too far back, you won't be able to ground your heel. In Warrior 1, I want you to ground the center of the back heel and the pinky toe. Think of those 2 points, right? Front knee right over the heel. And the back thigh, I want you to think of as like a table leg screwing into a tabletop. So it will be medial rotation. I'm doing this action with my arm to sort of signify that. If you had your foot on a turntable, you would be trying to turn that turntable counterclockwise. So that's medial rotation. So that's the action we want in Warrior 1. We want to have our feet a little bit wide side to side as well as front to back. So we don't want to be on a tightrope here. The wider your feet are, it will be more stable, and also you'll get a better stretch. Combined with that medial rotation, you get a better stretch into the hip flexor on that right side. So belly firm, find your stance, and let's start to reach the arms forward and up. Palms can face each other, but which is the classic way. And let's go ahead and do it that way. And from here, keep the belly firm, lifting your belly button, let your tail drop, and let's reach the upper body open to the back a little bit. So reaching up and open, nice backward bend. Take a big breath in here, big breath out. One more breath in. And then let's reach forward, bring the arms down. Swivel onto the ball of the back foot, and we'll do the same pose on the second side. Step the back foot front and the front foot back. First lunge, squeezing the back knee straight. Get light on the fingertips. Big breath in, big breath out. Again, big breath in, and big breath out. Ground the hands, lift and place the back foot on a sharp angle, maybe 45 degrees, right? If you imagine the back edge of your mat as the straight line, and then 45 degrees from there for the back foot. So front knee over the heel. Feel the turntable that you're turning, that medial rotation. So that back foot, now if it were on a turntable, you're trying to turn that turntable clockwise. That's your medial rotation. Find the front knee right over the heel. Reach the arms forward and up. Belly lifting. And let's open up the chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more breath in. And nice breath out. Let's reach forward. So on the ball of the back foot. Step the back foot forward and the front foot back. We'll go through that lunge again. This time we'll do something a little different. So lift lunge first. Let's go ahead from here, lift and place the back foot on our ankle again, and we'll go into warrior two. So bring your right fingertips to the floor, and then reach forward and up and open. Actually, I'm telling you the wrong hand, so the mirror image threw me off there for a second, but that's okay. We'll work it out. One arm front, one arm back. Okay, so warrior two, your hip points are not directly side because that would bring the front knee with it. So relatively side facing means the pelvis is sort of on an angle here. All right, not directly side, but more side than the other one we just did. Warrior one was relatively front. Warrior two is relatively side, so that you can keep that front knee right over the heel. Okay, one arm front, one arm back. Big breath in, big breath out, and again, big breath in, and big breath out. Now from here, let's bend the elbow, place the forearm on the thigh, bring the back arm up and over. And from here, keep the legs in place, move through warrior two. Now backhand to the back thigh, front palm reaches up and back. Okay, now to the front, this is a modified side angle. And to the back is reverse warrior. So exhale, modified side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Again, exhale, modified side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Let's do a couple more like that. Lots of breath here. Feel grounded in your feet and your legs. One more time. Here we go. Now let's sweep the hands to the blocks. Swivel onto the ball of the back foot. Step the back foot forward and the front foot back. Same thing, second side. Find lunge first. Right? And let's lift and place the back foot. Now reach your, the leg that is back will be the arm that reaches down, up, and open. So here we are in our warrior two. And then let's reach into our side bend and reach back. 4 times. Keep the hands to the blocks. Swivel into the ball and back foot, step the back foot forward. Let's step behind our blocks, bring our hands to our thighs, pull the belly in to roll ourselves up to stand. And keeping the belly firm, hands to the small of the back, open up into a nice backward bend. And then come back to center. And inhale, open up. Exhale, center. Inhale, open up. Exhale, center. One more time, belly firm as we open up. Your head is in line with your spine. It doesn't drop back, right? You want to keep a long line there. I like to think of leaning on a rainbow. So the arc is much bigger than us. Let's do one more. Here we go. Nice and open. and come back to center. Okay, so warrior one, warrior two, right? A little bit of breakdown for those, for you guys. Let's do maybe one more balancing exercise. We'll start with the knees bent and shift your weight into your left foot. Come to the tip of the right toe. Feels a little bit like a Karate Kid to me, but we're gonna just use this as our beginning for eagle pose. So you have a couple of options. You can keep the legs right here and just focus on the arms. If you want, you can cross the right leg over and just, again, keep the tip of the toe on the floor, or you can try to wrap the foot around the calf. I'm gonna put the tip of the toe on the floor and just work the softness, the malleability of my standing leg. Now the standing leg will be the arm that comes up. So bring that elbow across, your left elbow across, right arm underneath, backs of the hands come toward each other. You might only come here, that's fine. If you can go farther, then you will. If you can go farther, you'll take that right hand and it will keep going past the other hand, and then the palms can touch. Let's lift the elbows up, inhale, exhale, come down. Becomes more of a balance challenge as we start to move that upper body. If you keep your focus in one place, it will be easier. If you change your focus, it will add a whole another layer of challenge. So feel free to choose what feels good for you. Big breath in, big breath out. One more breath in, breath out. Now let's release. We'll do the same thing second side. So softness in the knees. Shift your weight to your right foot. Step across. Right arm across. Now left arm goes underneath far. Backs of the hands toward each other, maybe all the way. Palms touching. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do two more. Here we go. Exhale. Again. Exhale, release. Okay, let's do something else here. We'll take one block, squeeze a block between the thighs. You're going to squeeze in. Have your feet roughly underneath your knees and come into chair pose here. Keep the legs in place. Feel the weight in the center of your feet as you're here. And we'll do an arm stretch that's sort of related to what we just did. So we just did eagle arms, right? So what we'll do is a little variation. So I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to bring the hand out away from center. And I'm going to take my right hand almost as though I was doing the same action here, but I'll bring my fingers just onto my forearm. And what I want to do is help my left arm move further into that rotation gently for a stretch. So I'm working into my rotator cuff muscles a little bit. If I want to go a little further into it, I would reach back a little bit. Okay, so big breath in, big breath out. And I'm just keeping my legs working while I do this arm stretch. Now, if you want more work, feel your weight in the center of your feet and sink down lower. Big breath in again. Big breath out. One more breath. Now let's release that into the same thing second side. So right arm, hand moves away from the center. Left arm comes underneath. I'm going to hook my fingers onto my forearm and help myself into that rotation. If I need more stretch, I'll move that shape, fingers back. Okay, so big breath in, big breath out, big breath in, big breath out. Again, inhale, exhale. One more breath, here we go. Release, take the block away. You should have gotten some good work for your legs while we're kind of just holding that pose. Let's go ahead and circle the shoulders around to the back. Okay, bend the knees. And let's move the arms. Just let them sort of flop around to the back. Let the hands sort of bump into the low back. Just a couple more moments. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, take a moment, come down to the floor. You come to lie on your back. Let the body release. So arms and legs just long on the floor. And we'll take a moment to do quick tense and release. So everything lifts off the floor except for your tush, all right? Even everything will tense up, even the muscles in your face. Think like you just ate a lemon. Everything squeezes in towards your nose. We'll make fists with the hands. We'll do this 3 times. Belly firm first. So here we go. Everything lifts an inch off the floor. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Lift. Here we go. And squeeze everything. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Let's roll the arms and legs from side to side. Right. We'll do 2 more like that. Belly firm first. Everything lifts. Everything squeezes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. So tense and release. So when you do that tense and release, you get to feel the contrast. And then the release feels so much better. One more time. Here we go. Ready? And squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Arms and legs roll from side to side. Palms end up either facing up in a receiving gesture or palms on your abdomen in a grounding gesture. Choose which one feels right for you for today. All right. Now close your eyes. Take a full breath in. Take a full breath out and feel what parts of your body are really connected to the floor. And let's scan through from head to toe for a moment. So from the head, you can keep your eyes closed. From the head, what is relaxed? Let's focus on what you feel is relaxed in the face and the eyes, in the face and the head. Can you feel your head heavy on the floor? In the neck and the shoulders, the upper arms, the lower arms, and the hands. So coming back to the upper torso, the middle torso, the lower torso. So feel the relaxation that you're aware of there. Continuing down through the hips and the buttocks and the thighs, through the knees and the legs and the feet. And let's stay with the breath for a moment or two. And just continue for a few more moments, just breathing in, breathing out. Relax whatever you can. Again, just like we did in our meditation earlier. Relax whatever you can. Stay where you are. I'm going to read to us a few words from Pema Chodron. So what I like to do is to take the pocket Pema Chodron, and I just flip through the book and randomly open up to whatever it says on whatever page it opens up to. And it's always a fun surprise to see what it comes up with. Okay, so this one, number 74 from the Pocket Pema Chodron, is called Moving Beyond Self-Protection. And she says, we think that by protecting ourselves from suffering, we are being kind to ourselves. The truth is, we only become more fearful, more hardened, and more alienated. We experience ourselves as being separate from the whole. This separateness becomes like a prison for us, a prison that restricts us to our personal hopes and fears and to caring only for the people nearest to us. Curiously enough, if we primarily try to shield ourselves from discomfort, we suffer. Yet when we don't close off and we let our hearts break, we discover our kinship with all beings. And so that is our reading for today, Moving Beyond Self-Protection. So that's been a regular practice that we've done in class, is just to take the Pocket Pema Chodron and just, we've done it many, many times. I've read from cover to cover, randomly, sequentially, over and over again. And it's always going to hit us in a different way. Sometimes I'll read one and I'll feel like, wow, did I ever read that one before? Of course I did. But it's just always, there's something new you can kind of take. And in every moment, every day is different. So whatever inspiration you can find, whatever applies to you, whatever you find can be useful and helpful, you can focus on that piece. And hopefully that's a helpful practice. So take a moment now. You can roll to one side. Use your hands to press yourself up to sit. Come into a comfortable seat. And take a moment to get grounded in your seat once you're there. You can relax whatever you can. Feel whatever's grounded to the floor, really connected and supported. Feel a gentle length through your spine. Come back to focus on your energetic center and find ease all around. Take a full breath right here. Take a nice exhale. And let's bring the palms together in front of the heart center. We'll do one Om, feeling the vibration in the body. So this will, from our beginning, our middle, and our end, we're coming toward the end, feeling that ending of class, that closing. We'll do closing mantras once we finish Om. But let's inhale for Om. And now we'll do closing mantras. Bring your hands behind you. Hold on to one wrist with the other hand. Let the chin drop down. And if you know the closing mantras already, some of you have studied with me, then say them with me on the first round. If you're just hearing them for the first round, then listen closely on the first round and then join in on the second round, okay? So let's take a breath in and a breath out. And closing mantras. With great respect and love, I honor my heart, my inner teacher. Namaste. And let's inhale and exhale. And once again, with great respect and love, I honor my heart, my inner teacher. Namaste. And let's gently now release out and up. Namaste, which roughly means the light within me honors the light within you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope this practice has been helpful. If you enjoy this practice and you would like to receive more, please hit the subscribe button, and you can hit the thumbs up button if you want to help other people to find this video. If you think it might be helpful. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. You can breathe more freely, more easily, and feel a little bit more peace in your day. Thanks so much. Bye.